Hello everyone, welcome to my Linux lab, and today I plan to do the practice on topic the data transfer from the Linux operating system to Windows operating system, and same we can do from the Windows to Linux very easily. So now you can see here I have a two operating system in this two tabs. This is the Linux here, this is my Linux server here, and here look, you can see this is the Windows. So for your easiness, I give this name Windows as a title, and this is the Linux. So think about, this is my Linux operating system and this is the Windows operating system. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to practically transfer the data from Linux to Windows or maybe Windows to Linux. So how we can do with the help of a very easy command. So easy command is the SCP command. So SCP command basically is a very simple command that is called the secure copy protocol. So remember, we don't use this SCP command in the Linux side. We need to use the SCP command here. Okay, so I will use this SCP command. First, understand what is this command. Secure copy protocol that allow you to securely transfer the file between the local host and to the remote host, or between two remote hosts it is possible. So SCP is basically the secure copy protocol. It is a very nice tool which can help to transfer the data. So it works on the basically SSH, if you remember, secure shell protocol, which basically provides some encryption, for example, protect the data for during the transmission, and it cannot be intercepted. Authentication also provide SSH key, password to verify identify of the user, because it will ask you about the password of your username. Integrity is also ensuring that file cannot be changed during the transfer. That's why it is more robust. So let's try to use that, how to do that. So first of all, think about, let's go to the Linux operating system. So here you will see here example, you can see what data you have. So suppose you have such a data. Okay, so what you can do here, example, so I have a example one file here I wanted to show you here. So first of all, what you can do, let's try to create any file first. So how we can create a file first here, example echo. So you can print your name, example Linux here, and exam. Okay, so you want to print such a string here. So what will happen here, that means Linux word, and after then I can print this one. Now I can send into the file. So example, I can give name.sh, and suppose this is your script. So sh mean to say shell file. So I'm going to create a first script which can print only this name right now. But before that, I can also put echo one more. So look here, that means it can print the only this line. And now see here, the name.sh script is ready. And if you want to see in the name, so you will see here, this is your script data here. Okay, so what does it mean? That means it is just printing simple name and Linux very easily. But remember here, we need to put echo in front of exam here. So let's try to put echo here. It is good now. Okay, so now let's see what happens here. That means I can print simply the command with the Linux and echo. So this is my script, suppose, and now I want to execute the script. So you can see I can print easily the name. Okay, so this is my script is ready. So you can also use a Vim editor and you can change your idea, whatever you wanted to do here. Okay, an example, you want to print one more. Thanks. Okay, so here what happens, you can save it. Okay, and in the last you can see your script has such a data, and now you can execute in the script is ready. Similarly, you can create more and more scripts. Okay, so now here how can create a script, vEditor can help you. Sure, you can use vEditor, but here suppose I wanted to add two numbers. I can use the expression command here. After expression command, you can give example of 100 plus 150. You can give any value, but remember, expression command has a rule with such a way. So now you can give the name add two numbers. Okay, and this is not required here. Now you will see here your add has such a file. Now when you will execute the script here, you see this is the result here. So practically I created only two simple scripts, that's all, in the Linux. And now I wanted to do zip operation. So what I can do, so I can use a zip command here. So my first script is add, second script is name. So suppose this is my two scripts. I wanted to make it zip. Before that, you can give the name, example, my exam. Look here what happens here, my exam. Okay, so now this is my target folder where all the scripts can be stored in the zip form. Okay, so now my folder will be ready hopefully here. What is the folder name? My exam. So now you want to check here very quickly. So my exam is here. So that means your zip folder is ready, your my exam folder. Okay, and you can also try with the this way. So it will show you this is the archive. So now you are ready to create your exam folder. Now go back to the Windows folder. Okay, so here you will give the command. Which command you will first of all think about? Let's see here. So you can go example desktop. Okay, so suppose here you can see here in the desktop I have such a data over here. Okay, already I have such a data. Now I wanted to do example in this desktop on my window. I want to copy the data from the Linux system here. Okay, so first of all in the Linux system, think about where is the location. That is important. Okay, so see, this is your current location. That means this my exam folder, zip folder is in this location. You can copy this very easily. Just try to select and right click and automatically it will copy it. Okay, and here on the Windows side, you need to give the command SCP. Think about SCP command is important because you need to be copy the data. Okay, so here after that, what you do here, here give the R mean to say recursive, because you want to copy the folder, or because folder itself is a folder. And then what you can do here, you have to pass your how to say host with your example any Neptune ID or somehow comsys.inf.alt.who. So this is your actually host, because SCP command need to connect with the host. So this is your host address. Basically this is the server address. You can see here this is my server address here. Okay, so now after what is the plan? So after that, what you wanted to do, you want to put the two dots colon here. Basically this is the like a colon here, and then after the time comes for the path, from which path you want. So copy this path from here. Okay, and here is copy this path. Can you see right now? Remember, with the help of this column, after column you can put the path. Okay, that means from this path I'm going to copy my data. Okay, and you know what I made, my exam.zip. If you remember, this was the my exam. You can also cross check here. This is also here. Okay, so which location you can see here? This is the location, right? So here in the Windows side, you please go there. This is my exam.zip here. Okay, so I think the command is almost over here. So what I wanted to do, so I wanted to show you, this is the command here, and here, and my exam. Okay, and then after you need to give the target location of the local machine. So in the local machine where you want to do, so here this is the local machine here. In the local machine, in this location, give this location here as well. Okay, so here you can check here on the desktop you want to do example here, desktop, and do enter. Now SSH will start. So now it will ask the secure shell password here, and be careful, give the password here. if password is okay, I hope it should be transfer the data. Now if you miss something, it will not work here. That means your password is somewhere mismatch here. Now you see my exam, no such file or directory. That means this my exam is not found with that. Okay, so that means this is not in that. And remember, the exact name should be my exam dot zip. Now I hope it should be copied. Right now, please think about you should use the exact syntax of the file .zip, because my exam was not there, it is true. So zip was there. Now you can see it was 100% copied. Where it is copied? In this location. So from where copied? From this location. This is for Linux system and this is for the Windows system. Now if you want to give the command ls or maybe get child item at your local machine, and you can find here my exam, your data is ready to use. Now this folder you can upload whatever, wherever you want. Any website you can upload your data, and it is very easy to use. Okay, and here you can check here, this is your data here. Okay, so if you want to example cross check what is inside this zip folder, so we use the expand archive, just like unzip command. This is on the window actually. Think about, so in the Linux we use a zip command or unzip. Okay, but in Windows what we use? Expand archive. So which you want to expand, this is the target location folder. Okay, and after that you can give example, this is my test. That means right now this test will hold your all script files. So now you can check here, go there, and if you give the get child item, you see in your window you have such a files very easily. Okay, now you can do very easily copy the data. So it whole copy your whole folder. It doesn't matter how many files are there. So you can also create example if you want to copy. So what you can do here, 10, so for number 1 dot text. Okay, so if you want to create one more file, for example, that is the number 2. Okay, so think about, so if you have a file, in that case you want to copy only file, not the folder. In that case, what you wanted to do here, so first of all you can go one level up here. Okay, and you have the same command, right? SCP command. Again I'm repeating here, SCP command, then this is the host name, right? And after colon give the path of your server. So right now it is very simple here. So we don't want to copy this one. Now you want to copy file dot text file. Okay, so only text file will be copied from this location. Okay, how many we don't care. So think about where in the desktop it will paste it over here. Okay, and then after do enter, again it will ask the password very securely. Okay, and now I hope it should be okay. Now can you see your text file will be copied very easily from the server. Okay, so previously we used the SCP, so without -r you can copy the folder. With -r you can copy the folder, and without -r you can copy simple file. So you can use a regular expression as per your choices. So it will help you to do that. So next part I will use the WinCP, how to use the WinCP, do the same task. It is only the command base with the SCP. So WinCP is very easy tool, with the graphically we can do it. Okay, so let's try to do that now. So here you can see this is my WinCP tool, and as we just finished our SCP part from window Linux to window, we just copied, right? So Linux to window we copied our data which we created exam files, so somehow it is also here. So this is actually our WinCP tool here. The left portion, this is all here. Left side is window, that means a local machine, and right side is our Linux server here. So you please have to click here. This is the home directory. or you can press this Control H. So that means you can directly go to the home and you can explore somewhere as you want. You see here I have some website data and I can go directly to the home. This is the same location which we use on the command line, right? So you can see which I have given the pwd, it is the same command, it gives the path. So left side is your Windows. So here if you notice I just created the my exam.zip file. This is also here, it is also visible, and you want to just only drag and drop, and it is very easy. And here if you see here where you wanted to do example on the desktop or in the my document, in the my document you have such a document example. This time you want to send to the my document. You see it is just copied. So from here you can upload on the any website. Your exam task you can upload very easily. Okay, so you see it is just drag and drop, nothing else. So similarly in the my document you can create again any new folder here, example any directory. So suppose you can create an example Cia here, this is also here. Now you want to put here, drag and drop, it will take again to your home. So can you see this is also here. That means if you open the Windows or Linux command prompt, you will see in it character based all the data. Right now it is on a graphical user interface, you can see very easily. And if you want to close it, you have to press the F10 button. Okay, so this is very simple tool, WinCP. But if you like to use the simple command, if you are interested in the character based, it was also easy, which I showed you previously, SCP command to solve this task. So this is your choice. You should use SCP command, or maybe you can use the WinCP. Whatever you feel good, please try to do that. But WinCP is a more comfortable. But remember, before using it, you need to give your username and password on this tool. And this tool is freely available on the internet. So you can download and it is very easy to use. So please Google it, WinCP, and you can download very easily, and it works for you. Okay, so next let's try to do the another task. Another task is example from Windows to Linux. Okay, let's try to do it now. So now what we can do, we need to create the data on the Windows side. You see this is my Windows area, see, and here you can see this is the our Linux operating system. This is like the server. So if you want to do reverse copy from Windows to Linux, it is same like we did in the beginning from Linux to Windows. So first of all, you can create the document example. This is on the window. You can also use on the window mkdir command. This is your choice. So example here, hello world. So look here, this is the directory, and if you want to go into the directory in Windows, the cd command help, and then after you can create a file quickly with the new item example 8.txt. Okay, which file is created? 8.txt. If you want to create another file, b.txt. If you want to create another file, c.txt. So now you will see here how many files we have. 3 files. In which location, right? So you want to send this hello folder to the Linux system here. Now you see here we have no hello folder. We want to just copy here. Okay, so go to the Windows. First of all, step back out of hello. Now you have to give the SCP command. After SCP command, what you will give? R. And you know why I give the R? R only for the recursive, mean to say the directory can have a lot of folders, subfolder, we don't care. So in the moment right now we have the text files. So which folder we have? This folder, right? So think about, this is the source, you want to copy this folder, and then after obviously you have to give the host name. So host name, you can see here at give the right host name if you have a server of Linux server like we have. Okay, now this is username and this is the host name. Give the right host name. Okay, and then after colon, the same way which we did previously, and then after the path where you want to copy. So how you can get the path? pwd. Okay, so here this is my path, I want to copy here. So just copy this path here. Okay, in the PowerShell it is very easy to copy. You see here. So AFS, this is entry file system actually. This is the host name, and user, this is the so many users start from C, and in C, CSD directory. And here I think it is okay, nothing to do, just do enter. Now SSH will start it. It will ask you about your password. Be careful, give the password, and then you see your Windows file ABC successfully sent to the Linux server. This is the opposite operations here. Now you want to cross check on the Linux system. Come here and look here. I hope hello should be here somewhere. Here you can see hello. Just I can copy from my local machine. My local machine is the window here. Okay, so now this is your choice, guys. You can do very easy this task. So in the last, I wanted to conclude the session. So you have two options to transfer the data from window to Linux and Linux to window: SCP or WinCP. So WinCP is nothing. It is simple tool graphically which can support you for the data transfer. It works on the base principle of the SCP, and SCP is a very secure protocol, copy protocol, which is very nice to transfer the data from two operating system. So window to Linux and Linux to window. So guys, I think it was good practicing. I hope now you can use SCP or WinCP for your choice, which you feel good. So thank you very much. In the next lab, we try to do some different practice on the Linux, and thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.